Hey everyone, hello. How are you doing today? It has been a really long time since I've jumped on here and had a Facebook or a YouTube Live, and I figured it was about time to do that. So, we are going to talk today about what are the best ways to connect with people that you want to work with on social media. And if you don't know who I am Nancy Becker, and I am the Chief Flying Pig Wrangler for Business Success Unlimited. And what I do is I help businesses figure out the right strategies, the right tools, the right processes for making their business grow. And part of that, a big part of that, is dealing with social media. So, are you ready to get started? Here we go. Have any of you recently had a ton of direct messages saying, "Hi, I don't know you, but I've seen your profile. I love your business page, and I'd really like you to jump in my group. I think I can help you." And when I ask them what they do, they say, "Well, I help you figure out your goals. I create roadmaps for you. I help you set up tools and strategies." And I'm going, did you even look at my business page or at my profile? And so I'll send them back, "Well, that's really great. How long have you been doing that? What's the type of client that you're looking for? What are your goals?" And I get all these wonderful comments and all of this. And then I'll say, "Just got a quick question for you. Did you look at my profile? What on my profile made you think that we should connect? Why were you interested in getting to know me and thinking that I needed this help?" I never hear another word from them, because then they either get embarrassed or they actually do go and look at my profile and see, "Oh crap, not the person I should be talking to." So that took a lot of time for both them and me dealing with that. There were these conversations going back and forth. I didn't want to just say, "Heck no, go look at my profile." I wanted to give them an idea of some of the kinds of things that they should be doing when they were reaching out on social media. So let's look at some of the tips and some of the strategies for actually doing the kinds of things that you should be doing. I'm looking at an article right now that's talking about 20 of the best tips for connecting with a social media audience. And the post says, and I agree with it, that you should begin with the end in mind. Now, what does that mean? Why are you wanting to connect with that person? Do you want them in your group so you can have larger group numbers? Do you really think they have something to offer? Are you looking for help and support in some way that they might, be able to help you? Why are you wanting to friend that person? And really, the way to figure out whether that's somebody you want to friend or not is after you figured out what you are doing, you go and you look at their profiles and you say, "Well, this person really sounds great. I'd like to get to know this person." And read through some of their posts and see some of the things they're saying. And then when you do decide to DM them and ask them to friend you, you can say something to them like, hey, we're both from the same area. I'm not there anymore, but how's the state doing? I've been gone for a year and I miss it. You talk to them like you're really wanting to have a conversation. That gets them started. And then once you've been chatting back and forth for a little while, then you can say, you've mentioned a couple of times X, and I may have a solution for that. Would you like me to share it with you? That gets them into a deeper conversation still. And eventually you just might get some business from it, because I'll bet the whole reason you're trying to friend somebody is because you want business. You wouldn't be doing it if you weren't doing it to get some business. Now, another reason for doing this is, connecting, is to ask opinions. If you're putting something out on social media, ask for your audience's opinions. You can do polls, you can do just open-ended questions, because you want to get a conversation. You want to start talking. And if you don't put something out there that has some meaning, that has some form of value, people are just going to go right by it. But if you put something out there, like a post I saw on LinkedIn the other day was, is Clubhouse dead? That got a ton of engagement between people who think that Clubhouse is still really, really good, and others who think that they grew too fast, they did too much, they're not providing the value that they did in the beginning. And there's this massive conversation going on, and you read the answers, you connect with and comment back on the other people's answers, and lo and behold, you've got your conversation going. And then eventually somebody's going to say, why do you know these things? Who are you? What can you do? How do I get involved with you? And then you've got a major connection going. It takes time, but it's the way to do it. And when you are trying to connect with other people, do like this. Do as I should be doing more often than I have been lately, and that's doing videos. It can be a conversation again, where we're talking, and I'd love to know what you think about these tips and how you deal with trying to get connections on your social media. So, doing these kinds of videos are great. You can do TikTok videos. You can do, Instagram. You can do all kinds of things, as long as you have some sort of excitement, some sort of engagement. And that's what you do to get these conversations going. And that's how you build the number of people that are on your social media. Now, I will tell you another quick tip. If on LinkedIn, it doesn't mean quite so much, and on Pinterest and Instagram, I'm not sure, but I've done this several times on Facebook, and I know for a fact that, at least until they change the algorithms again, the more people you have on your Facebook likes, whether it's your business page, your group, or your personal profile, especially your personal profile, you're actually doing yourself more harm unless all of those people are engaging with the posts that you put up. I have almost 4,000 people, and of that 4,000 people, I've got like 200 that engage with me on a regular basis. So what that's telling the Facebook algorithm is that what I'm putting out is not of so much interest, and people aren't looking at it, so they don't share it with as many people. So what you need to do then is go in and look through your friends list. This person hasn't said anything to me in 5 years. This person's dead. This person, isn't doing anything anymore. They've retired. They don't care about business tips and strategies. Get rid of them. Take them off your friends list. They're holding you back. You actually get more engagement and people see more of your posts when you have fewer connections on there, if the connections that you have are active. That's about all the time that I have for right now. In fact, I actually went over. So I hope that this gives you some good information. I hope that it gives you some thoughts and some questions. And if you have questions, share them with me. Let me know your thoughts and, ask me anything that you want to ask me, and we'll see if we can't get you some answers. In the meantime, I hope I see you out there working that social media in the right way. Take care, y'all, and have a wonderful afternoon. Bye-bye.